All right, members of the culture. I am Ra, and you are here. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. It's been a minute. I had to break the stun shades out on y'all for this, baby, because I'm geeked and I'm fired up. That's right, baby. I'm so pumped up, ready to present to you right here, right now, my 2025 top 10 figures of the year. I'm pumped up and I'm so excited, man. First of all, thank y'all for tuning in, man. Y'all could be doing anything else in the world, but you're here with this particular bald guy on, I don't know whose internet it is right now. It's been Al Gore's, it's been Blue Ivy's, but we're going to just say the internet. You're here on the internet with me, and I appreciate y'all so much for that, man. I'm dead serious when I say I take every day as a blessing. I take y'all as a blessing. Thank y'all for subscribing, following, commenting, sharing, and tuning in, man, and being y'all, man. Thank y'all. I'm gonna celebrate y'all. Live every day like it's your last. And with that being said, man, we're gonna have some fun here today as we talk about the top 10 figures of 2025. And if you ready, because I know I'm ready, let's, without question, let's get down with the get down. Who's ready? I know I am. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go. Also, and just in case I didn't mention this, the rules real simple. All I need for the 2000 for the top 10 2025, the figure has to have come out between January 1st, 2025 and the end of the year 2025. This particular time, at the time of this recording, we are now at excuse me. Hey, somebody tell me what the date is. Anybody know? Because I can't remember no more, man. We're December 11th. So on December 11th, 2025, that's the date of here, but the end of the year. So there is still one more figure to come out. That's, well, I mean, there are others, but I'll be honest with you, they're not going to make this cut of the list. I've already done all the research I needed to do. So my top 10 list is my top 10 list. I hope that you enjoy it. But hey, that's what the comment section is for. In the comment section below, let me know what your top 10 list is. I'd love to read it. I'd love to hear from you all. I always do. So when my list is done, remember that that's what makes us great. We all have the ability to give our own opinions. This is my list, my top 10. You'll have yours. Put yours in the comments down below, and I can't wait to see them. Just remember, January 1st to the end of this year is the criteria. With that being said, let's kick it off with number 10. And at number 10, it would be, I'm going to take y'all some places you wouldn't expect. Just wait. Number 10, dun, 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 none other than the cartoon Shredder from NECA. This was part of Target's summer haulathon, and this is actually a really cool figure. To be honest with you folks, I was so pumped up and excited when this thing came out because we've had. I mean, this was released before, like in a 2-pack. I think they tweaked them since then and made them better than when the original 2-pack came out. So I was very excited about that. I'd never got the original 2-pack, so this was my one shot at the cartoon Shredder. You know, here's your one shot. Do not miss your chance to blow. And I did not. I absolutely copped this. This thing is just awesome. Good articulation. Look at the head sculpts, man. This brought back memories of that cartoon that we all grew up and loved very dear to our hearts. But there was no question it. He was going to be on that list. So at number 10, we have the NECA cartoon Shredder. Coming in at number 9, can I get some love from my main man, Uncle Todd, the Todd father, coming in hot. Boom with Icon. That is right, Icon right here from New 52. If you didn't know anything about this, which I didn't, I ain't gonna lie to you. Make sure you do your research and check it out, like I did. An absolutely badass character, cool figure. I mean, like he came out in limited quantities. He's from Icon and Rocket Season 1, but he's from Icon, and that's where he's from. But he came out and a lot of in limited quantities. He was hard to get when he hit, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's not the first time Todd's done that. Probably won't be the last, even though he's got the license through the end of 2027. He came in hot in 26. I mean 25. It could be argued that maybe he had a better year than anybody in 2025. He came for your wallets. He came to get his money, and he delivered with this particular figure right here of DC Multiverse Icon Rocket Season 1. And at numero ocho, we got a little bit of a tie. Gentlemen, if you would be so kind, go ahead and step in, please. Boom. We have from Jada Toys, Sagat and Vega. Absolutely amazing figures. There's no doubt about that. Jada Toys did their thing, man. They really did. They can't, when they first came out and announced this line, I didn't even know who they were. But I quickly did some research and had to find out who they were because they're like, let me show you just who the hell we are. We are Jada Toys, baby. Look at that. They got the king of Muay Thai looking good right here. And they kicked off the Storm versus Jada Wars you guys have heard about. And the winners are always going to be us. We're going to be winners. The collectors, we win the war because they're putting out quality products, both Storm and Jada. And this one in particular, I love the Sagat, man. I really do. I think they did a great job. If you're trying to see a size comparison, because I'm not doing a good job of it, here they are, even footing. You can see Sagat is as big as he needs to be because he is 7'5" or 7'4", for God's sakes. And that Vega, they did an amazing, amazing job with that. I mean, I got to give them credit, man. If you hadn't checked them out, go check out Jada Toys, man, because they wasn't playing. But yeah, definitely number 8, Jada Toys, Sagat and Vega. Back at number 7, because we need a little controversy, because it feels so empty without me. You know who it is. It's my main man right here, Gargantos Shumagorath. We know who it is. But don't want to get canceled. Gargantos from Marvel Legends right here. This is part of the Gamerverse line, which is their Marvel versus Capcom line. Let's just be real. That's what it is. They absolutely nailed it on this beast of a figure. So cool. I think this, people say a swing and a miss. This is a swing and a connect. They hit a home run with this one. I think it's cool that Marvel went out and took a chance on something and gave us something really, really cool. The articulation is really good with all the bendy wires. Are very posable. You can put this dude in some killer poses. You can make some awesome, awesome snapshots. If you're a toy photographer, this guy was meant for you. I mean, you've got an eye that moves, so he can side eye, he can close it, move it around. The review, and by the way, the reviews of all of these things are up on the channel. So please, at your leisure, check out the channel. There's plenty of videos, plenty of reviews on these guys. I think this guy scored a 9, if I'm not mistaken. But definitely, he was awesome. I was shocked when they announced him. I said, whoa. So we're not just all 2-packs. Y'all got something else up your sleeve there, Hasbro, besides 2-packs. Okay. I said, color me interested and color me happy because this is definitely a win. So Hasbro, more of this. More of this in 2026. That's what I'm asking. If you're gonna come from my wallet, give me more of this. Number 7, without question, it's I want to say Shumagorath, Gargantos. And we're not going to talk about, Jada Toys being on the list unless we're talking about in at number 6, these guys right here from Storm Arena. You know who it is. It's Ken and Ryu. As of this time right now, that San Diego Comic-Con exclusive Ken, I promise you, it's harder to find than that picture of your first ex-girlfriend that you really still care about. It's hard to find it and expensive, but it's worth it. That yellow Ken, booming. But I wasn't so fortunate, but I did get this one, which is hard to find too. Both of these guys are kind of hard to find. Honestly, at the time of this recording, they are going for money. I will say right now, there are some decent resellers and, of course, scalpers that are out there taking advantage of the aforementioned Ken and these two as well. But anyway, nothing negative. Enough about that. Let's talk about these figures on their own merit. I haven't been a stand. That's why I hadn't pulled them out right now. But as you can clearly see, these figures are from the Street Fighter Alpha 3 line. That's where they chose to go. Whereas Jada, I think, is mainly staying to just Street Fighter 2 and Ultra Street Fighter 2. They're moving some stuff around. But these guys right here are from the Alpha series, hence why they look younger. And as we remember, Alpha is a kick-ass series. If you hadn't played that, what have you done with your life? You need to be out there playing that. Just go Google it. All right, it's still played to this day. But it's Street Fighter Alpha 3. But if you're talking about terms of articulation, accessories, they come with fireball effects. Ken comes with a stand where you can raise up for his dragon punch. These are just badass figures all the way around. They completely delivered. I love the box design, just like I love Jada's boxes that look like arcade machines. I actually love these from Storm Arena and Storm Collectibles. I think this is really dope right here. So in at number 6, Storm Arena, Ken and Ryu. And at number 5, Constructicons Unite. It's none other than Studio Series 86, Devastator. Ladies and gentlemen, what can be said about Devastator that hadn't already been said? Big review on the channel on this guy. he holds more than just a nostalgic view, man. But that's powerful. The nostalgia that this figure brings back, it's like none other. I won't lie to you. Very few things in my collection match the nostalgia value that this guy brings. But Studio Series 86 really nailed it, kicked ass, gave me the Devastator of my childhood that I remember. This is the Devastator that I like right here. Just crazy. That lime green and purple pops in any room. It's the centerpiece of any setting, particularly a Transformers display. You gotta have your Devastator. If you're a Transformers fan, you gotta have this. As they say in the Netherlands, argue with your mammy. Number 5 definitely is Devastator, Studio Series 86. At number 4, the undisputed sovereign ruler of the nation of Latveria, the emperor, the man, the myth, the legend, the one and only Dr. Doom. This is Dr. Doom right here, brought to us by the good people at Hot Toys and Cursor Sideshow Collectibles. This figure is badass in every single way. The review is up on the channel. I won't waste your time with it. But if you don't think this right here was a top figure of 2025, I mean, hey, I'm gonna let you live your life, man. Some people say cucumbers taste better pickled, I guess. Ain't no reason for me to even argue with you. Okay? But this figure right here, I mean, from the sculpt to the accessories he comes with right here. He's reading the Darkhold. I would tell you what that says, but I feel like if I read that, something bad will befall me. So I'll just stop right now and tell you that this is a figure that absolutely deserves your attention. This is Dr. Doom from Sideshow Collectibles and Hot Toys in at number 4. I'm gonna watch my mouth. You dare put me in at number 3? Me, I mean we. How dare you? We are Venom. Your ass is also number 3. All right, look. All right, folks. All jokes aside, right here, the man that was leading, the myth, the symbiote, whatever you want to call it. This was the figure that was leading the first half of the year, the figure of the year, and still finishes at number 3. Despite all the heavy hitters that have come out, this Venom still is a top 10 figure in 2025. That speaks to how awesome it is, and it also speaks to the fact that Marvel Legends can make stuff like this anytime they want to. Sometimes they just choose not to for whatever reason. All right, but they're capable of doing stuff like this. All right, the articulation. This is 10.5 inches of twisted symbiote sex appeal, baby. In at number 3 right here. I mean, and there's no doubt about it. We're talking about from the top of the head, that slimy mouth, those articulated toes and fingers. This guy can do it all, man. You can put him in some of the most wicked, comic accurate poses. He's a toy photographer's dream. Okay, so I got to give him his props. May not be number 1, but still in the top 10, and more than deserving of his spot at number 3 is none other than the Gamerverse Venom at number 3. Hey, between you and me, I think one of the reasons that Venom is so salty was because he was beaten by number 2 right here, bumped on the countdown into the 3rd place by number 2, which is Dragon Man from Hasbro. Again, they are so capable. Hasbro is capable of giving us stuff like this if they could do it on a consistent basis. Man, so he was Dragon Man. For those of you who don't know, he ushered in the non-HasLab, where it's kind of it's a made to order, however you want to view it. Basically, you order the item, you got a year to pay for it. So he was a made to order item. I think I like this approach better than the standard HasLab approach. Gives you a year or close to, because Mephisto is like 10 months. So whereabout you get a good amount of time to pay for it. Order it, no upfront cost, and then you got time to pay for it. But enough about that. Well, that's a video on the channel about that too. But we're going to talk about this figure. Absolutely awesome. He came with a lot of pressure. There was a lot of pressure because there's only been one other, which was the Toy Biz, which is still held up as a holy grail, as it should be, by a lot of those in the collecting community. It is a really, really well sought after, badass figure. And this one does not disappoint right here. Came with 2 sets of folding wings, articulated jaw and tongue, bendy wire in the tail, hefty, like good beefy guy that never skips the gym. Can thunderclap better than someone else, but we're not gonna go there either. But know that this guy right here was, with all the pressure that was on, all the pressure, all the expectations, they lived up to it with this one, man. Hasbro nailed it. and he's more than deserving of being in your collection, and he's damn sure deserving of being in our number 2 spot for top 10 of 2025. I know y'all saw this belt back there in the background. You were wondering, why does he have this belt? Well, you guys know we have a wrestling podcast. It is called the Five Count. It's kicking off. I'm trying to get better at it, but it is the one wrestling podcast that nobody has heard about yet. But stay tuned for that. It's going to be on Thursdays, but let's not get there. But the point is, this belt was here because, ladies and gentlemen, we have reached that point of number one. And as the late Bobby Heenan used to say, we got a new champion. We got ourselves a new champion. Our number one character, our number one figure for 2025, the figure that wins the belt right here. We got to give the belt to somebody, right? And it's not me, but our number one figure is about to win this belt. And who was the best figure of 2025? Well, it is none other than this guy right here. You talking to me, Mike? That's right. Hugh Jackman, Mike. My figure is the number one figure of 2025. Stop killing him. I'm doing a terrible accent. Look, Deadpool and Wolverine from Hot Toys, courtesy of Sideshow Collectibles, is your number one figure of the year. The review is up on the channel. There is no way in the world that this guy did not win number one. When I tell you that Hot Toys came for blood, they nailed it. Number one with a bullet. This thing came with pretty much everything you could possibly ask for in a figure, and there was a lot of pressure on them, man. But they came with everything that you could possibly want in a figure. I was hoping I could show you a picture of it, but everything you want in a figure, you've got multiple head sculpts. You've got them with the cowl that actually, this is the deluxe edition, by the way, changes. It's got 3 different face plates, more than one head sculpt, so you can actually see Hugh Jackman with actual moving eyes in all of his Canuck glory because he's playing Wolverine. But just amazing. You've got the battle damage suit, right? So this is his regular suit that is still dirty, so it reflects it. I'm sure it's not on camera where you can see it, but he should be appearing as kind of dirty and dingy like he did in the movie because he was always fighting ever since he put the suit on. He's always fighting with Deadpool or whoever. So he has this suit. He has the battle damage where he has the bullet holes and the stabs from the baby knife. He has all of that in there. Just when I say they nailed it, they nailed it. The clothing, like the look. Um, he's got the shoulder pads. They did a great job. If you saw the movie and you're looking at this figure, you understand. But Hot Toys does a great job anyway. But when I tell you that they nailed this from the claws to even look at the hand right here, this is something you don't usually see. He's actually got, see it? The openings right there. I'm not going to give you a full review, but I'm just pointing out the attention to detail that they paid with this figure. They did a banger job, and it was hard, being honest with you, to say that he was going to win. I would not know that until I got this figure in hand and got to see it, kind of play around with it. And yeah, I'm sure you've seen reviews of him. He definitely was one of the best. I think the best thing Hot Toys provided this year, and I think overall he was definitely worth the wait. Um, if you are a Hot Toys collector, you should have this in there. It should be in your collection. If you're a collector, this should be one of your. For me, it's one of the Grail pieces. But I think any collector worth their salt should welcome this beast, no pun intended, of a figure into their collection. At number one with a mother bullet, it's Deadpool and Wolverine by Hot Toys. And folks, that looks like that's going to be the end of our show for today. I want to thank y'all for tuning in to the top 10 figures of 2025 as dictated by me here at the channel of The Great Rod Forever and for members of the culture. And shout out, before I get up out of here, big shout out to, as always, to my brother from another mother, my main ace, my guy, Clever's Multiverse. Please make sure you're out there following him. Go check out his channel. Support him on all his social platforms. That's where this swag comes from. Respect the collection, respect the collector, and respect the culture. And you guys know that that's something that we do here because we're all about the culture. So, folks, make sure that y'all are tuning in this week. I've got more videos dropping. I certainly hope you enjoyed this. And as I said at the beginning of the video, this was my list. I'm not the be all end all. You've got your list. Put it in the comment section down below. I would love to read you guys' top 10 list of the figures of the year. And I want to know what your opinion is. I mean, because this is an interactive platform. So it's not just me, it's all of us. Your comments matter. You matter. Thank y'all so much for watching. And until I see you all again, please continue to stay tuned. Please continue to stay collecting. And above all, as we head into 2026, please continue to stay great. God bless y'all. I love y'all. And I will see y'all on the next video.